One more day. Then I get a few days off. Happy new moon. We're going into it. Don't forget to write down how many years I've had it. Your wishes, your affirmations, the things that you want. Long, short, do whatever you gotta do. Doesn't matter. But I did pull some moon cards, and then I've got a lot of downloads that have been coming to me all week. The color of the week is green. New beginnings, all shades of green, like green, 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 and I'm wearing black today. But I wore actually green this week a couple times. And the bottom of the Moonology deck, green. New moon in Taurus. What is it? New moon in Taurus. Anybody who's got their North Node in Taurus, this is a big moon for you. Okay? Manifestations are big. Green. Balance your spirituality and your practicality. Green. You're very close. Very close to achieving a goal. Confidence is your key. Conclusions are within reach. Show the world the real you. Can you do it? Took me a long time. But something I heard today is you can't get the t-shirt unless you do the work. That resonated huge with me. Like, I gotta come up with something. I've got so many things, but what truly describes my spiritual mission, as I call it now, it's not even a journey anymore. I've completed so many journeys, now it's a fucking mission. Because it's my mission to share. How I went from just people pleasing my fucking way through life to finally discovering what was best for me. And I feel better, I look better, everything better in my world than I ever have. Because I took back the control. So, I don't know. We need a t-shirt, but I can get the t-shirt. Can you get the t-shirt? You're not going to get the t-shirt until you do the work. That's just the way this works. Your mind is a frequency. You got to tune into what. And if you're feeding it junk, and you're feeding it shit, and you're feeding it stuff that you shouldn't be feeding it, guess what your life is going to be? This is a video game. This is a hologram. This is a whatever you want to fucking call it. It is controlled by many things, but it's your mind that's fucking with you. And when you realize that, and you don't listen to the outside bullshit anymore, and you decide to listen to yourself and your inners, and then you start remembering things, and then all of a sudden you're having wild dreams, and then before you know it, your third eye is opening, and then before you know it, you're getting all this knowledge you didn't fucking know you had, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, slow down. And you can, and see, and this is the beauty of it. You can be any version of the spirituality that you want to be. You can mix it up a little bit. I am for sure that girl. You know, everybody, oh, once you become this, you can't do that. Universal law basically states to love yourself. And then when you love yourself, you find out the things that you love doing. And then when you figure out the things that you love doing, which I've already always known those things, I just put them to the side because I was doing everybody else's shit. And then you learn how to get paid to do what you love to do. And that's when the true happiness comes in. And then I can't explain it better than that. And the other thing, I write notes at work, is up to you to unlock your potential. Nobody can do it. I don't care how many fucking therapists you go to. When I look back at the people that I went to, one, she would fall asleep while I was talking to her. It's the craziest thing. One of the other ones was so old, I think all he did was prescribe meds because I was kind of like, Right. I used those for about 6 months, 15 years ago, and I was like, yeah, no, this isn't working. But, and can you witness grief without fixing? Can you see somebody else in grief and try not to fix it? That was the hardest one for me. I always wanted to help. I always wanted to be the fixer. I always wanted to have solutions, or many solutions, or options for solutions. And then, you know, so many things happened. Now, I ask the question, how does this affect me? How does this work in my world? And if it's not something I need to be responsible for, it's not one of my children, it's not a family member that I speak to, or even if I don't speak to, I probably still would be, but it would be different, because I say this a lot too, you're never going to get the version of me that you fucked up with. Ever again. Because when I ride hard for somebody, literally a friend, a family member, whatever, I give you so many chances. So many. That there are none left. And the reason I laugh is because I probably even said that to you. But once I'm done, oh, I'm so done. I'm so done. I mean, it's like, I don't know who you are done. And I'll never be rude. If I see you, probably say hi to you. But that's all it'll be. That's how I've changed. And you know what? People think it's selfish, and I'm okay with that. So, let's see what else I got in here. The more you learn, the less you tolerate. Truth. Your level of vibration is where you anchor into once you learn. Frequency is more moment to moment. You're no longer silenced. You're free to speak. Everything is always working out for me. That I believe. The universe is blessing me so much. And I wrote that in one of my new ones. Hold on. Yeah, I've got like journals up the yin yang. The universe spoils me constantly. And it does. And why does it? Because I let it. And I receive now. And I know that my life has become this beautiful, flowing little energy pod. Let's call it that. And I don't care how shitty of a mood you're in. You're not going to make me in a shitty mood. It doesn't happen anymore. And if it does, it's got to be pretty bad. Or there's got to be a worry. But even then, I don't really worry like I used to either. Stability is my launch pad and my birthright. I dreams of trains and opening doors. Travel. No spiritual bypass is allowed right now. Have you done the work? If you haven't done the work, you can't get the t-shirt. And you can't steal somebody else's light. So those of you who keep trying to covet somebody else's stuff, you can't. Gotta find your own. And you have to look at all your shit. You gotta own it. And you gotta take the accountability. Because if you don't, you can't get the t-shirt and join the club. Go have a beautiful day. I love you all so much.